Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm sharing with you a few of my favorite things. If you're a small business owner, if you're in the sublimation business, if you're in the DTF business, if you're in the crafting business, vinyl business, this video is for you. It's a short and sweet little video. I wanted to show a few things that I thought were really fun. One of my favorite companies. So I am a DTF commercial printer. I started out in sublimation, love sublimation. I still do several projects with sublimation. I found I was limited with sublimation, so I moved on to DTF. If you guys watched the nightmare video of the desktop, I won't even go there. So I do print commercial DTF. I have an industrial printer, soon to be adding UV DTF printing. But I still use sublimation a lot, and my dad loves sublimation. He's a sign maker. He's done signs his whole life. He has a Roland, but he loves the sublimation because of the, like, this is DTF, but because of how it's embedded in there. So you guys, I see all over different feeds, like on Facebook, on Instagram, on other things, people are always asking, what is the best of this? What is the best of that? What is your recommendation for this? So that's why I'm on here today. I'm going to show you what my recommendation is for those things. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so don't come for me. I'm not a supplier. I'm just showing you what works for me, what's best for me, and what I buy. So a sub, number one to me. I've tried many brands, so with the Epson, I converted both of mine. I have videos on them. I noticed my friend had a sawgrass, and it had the sawgrass paper, and she kept having so much of the image left on her paper, and sawgrass is expensive. And I said, give A-Sub a try. Just try it. Just check it out to see if it works. It's either your ink or it's your paper. We figured it was the paper. It was. Oh my gosh, night and day difference. She never turned back buying from them. It was all A-Sub. So A-Sub is a huge company. I love them. I tell anybody and everybody to buy A-Sub paper. They have tons of different sizes. This is just the standard 8.5 by 11. It feeds into your printer, no matter what one you're using. That's just standard. They have the big sizes, because I have the EcoTake 15,000 that I converted because I wanted a wide format. So it has that. So they also have these other products I wanted to show you, because A-Sub is, to me, number one. So A-Sub has this I'm going to mess with coming up, and I'll share it once I do. I just haven't had the time lately. Printable sticker paper. You guys, I love stickers. Like, love them. And I love labels, and I love all that kind of stuff. So they have printable sticker paper. They also, which this is if you have a desktop version, I would assume. No, actually, this is, oh, this is kind of neat. So this is for like modified desktop printers. This is for like people that want to, you can like, I've never really dabbled in this, but this is that, this is like the shortcut. I don't always recommend the shortcut DTF stuff, because I am a commercial printer and there's a huge night and day difference. But if you're doing crafts for yourself, for family, things like that, then why not? If you're selling it, I don't recommend selling it. But this is something you can dabble in if you wanted to. So they sent me that. This I have never actually heard of. I don't even know what to think of this. I've never seen this before. The Koala and A-Sub are the same brand. So I've never ever seen this, and I would love to see what this does. So this is called their sticky sublimation paper, and it's used for your printer. But it looks like it's like, it does some type of, like, you can put it on shirts, you can put it on phone cases, you can put it on cups. I don't know enough about this, honestly. I had never seen this before, but it piques my interest to see. Let me know if any of you have tried it. I'm just sharing a few of their new products they had. So it's got this. It looks like it has an adhesive on it, but you can print on it. So that is neat. It's for all kinds of things. It's for polyester, ceramic mugs. It's for mouse pads, all kinds of stuff this can be used for. That's one of their products. So this is something I came across. Oh my gosh, that desktop nightmare printer. This is something that you have to have if you have a little mini desktop. You have to have print head cleaning solution anyway for a commercial printer, but that's a whole nother story for another day. This is made for, oh my gosh, the nightmares I've gone through with having to order and wait on this stuff, and this is a premium brand. So it's got the solution, it's got the tubing, this you would have to go through and do it. I will actually have to be doing that because I'm going to give that printer away for someone else to deal with. But this is a print head cleaning solution they offer. Also, another thing, so my inks that I buy for sublimation. Okay, so ink that I use that I've always ordered is Hippo sublimation ink. It's on Amazon. I have all this linked in my Amazon store. I'll link below. Hippo ink is top of the line. I love their ink. Another brand, A-Sub. A-Sub sent me this ink. I haven't had to run out yet. I've heard wonderful, amazing things about their A-Sub ink because they're just top of the line. Like, I love their film. So they have all these little bottles. I absolutely 100% stand by their company. And no, none of this is sponsored by any means. This is just my personal opinion. So, top 2 inks, A-Sub, Hippo. I've heard lots about Cosmos, but I know people go back and forth on it. I've never officially tried it. As far as DTF ink for the desktop, this is only for the desktop if you have one of those printers, if yours actually works. So, the ink that I recommend, because I used to buy some really cheap stuff, I switched over and got Sindale. Sindale's a manufacturer. They have powder. Like I said, this is for at-home use. This is not for commercial printers. Please adhere to that. This is just for like your little desktop ones. The Sindale products, which I don't recommend the desktop printer, so, but I'm just sharing this with you, is the Sindale products because they have a wide variety. Also, I've used a lot of their stuff, like tons of their stuff. They're wonderful customer service. They have glow-in-the-dark vinyl. I mean, they've got all kinds of stuff if you are into the vinyl. Another thing for vinyl, and I know many of you know just HTV Ront and buy their vinyl, is their vinyl. So they have the puff, they have the glitter, they have it all. They have tubes of it, rolls of it, everything. Also, Sindale had, look at those sheets. Those giant sheets of transfer film. Like I said, I'm giving that away. I don't want that anymore in my life. So another thing A-Sub has. HTV Ront, I use their tumblers. I've used a bunch of them in videos. I have their tumbler press. I have their heat press for sublimation. I have their hat press. I love HTV Ront for everything. A-Sub has tumblers. I'm going to show you these because many of you ask, and I do order a lot of things overseas. I don't do a whole lot of this stuff anymore anyway, but there's a company called Off Nova I'll order from. This comes with tape. What I like about this is these come with the little scrubbers and the metal straw. Most don't come with the metal straw. They come with that cheap plasticky one. So, this is A-Sub's. Look how cute the little box is. So A-Sub comes with the metal straw, and these are the skinny tumblers that you can use. See? You can use those. So, they come in a 4-pack. They have mini sets. So anyway, I like one-stop shops. Like, you can get your sublimation paper off of them. You can get your ink. You can get your tumblers. You can get pretty much anything you need in that department of crafting of your small business. They also have this, which I don't, we have a laminator, but this is not going to fit the one that we have. So I'm hoping that I will get one from them. But they have thermal laminating pouches. I'm just showing all the different like varieties of products they have because I'm blown away. Like, I never knew that they had all this. When I try this sticky sublimation paper, I'm going to share it with you guys because I'm very, very, very curious about it. Never tried it. So like, those are my favorites. Those are my favorites of that. My favorite sublimation printer is the Epson 100%. I started with the 4800 series and loved it, but I felt limited. So I moved to the wide format one, the 15,000. You can get them on sale sometimes. I recommend that. As far as heat presses, I'm not going to recommend my heat press that I have. I started with the Tussie brand. Loved it. I gave it to my dad because he presses sublimation stuff. I actually gave my dad the small Epson because I use the big one when I do projects. So I loved the Tussie as a starter heat press. It's like $220 on Amazon. With DTF, I have a heat press, but it's not like, and it was a very expensive heat press off of Heat Press Nation. I love Heat Press Nation, but this heat press has given me like so much issues with pressure, and I print DTF, so you have to have constant control of pressure. My best option for sublimation, if you were strictly going to press like vinyl or sublimation, is the HTV Ront Auto Press. I love their products. If you want a tumbler press, the number one, like I've had different tumbler presses. I haven't done the oven. I have the PYD Life, but I highly, highly, highly recommend the HTV Ront tumbler press, only because it doesn't have that fishy smell and you don't have to change the heat plates out. As far as hat presses, I have the HTV Ront one as a smaller one, and then my big one is a Vevor. I love my Vevor. The HTV Ront, I did have to add this to add a little bit more pressure into it, but I use that for sublimation. I use that for, I don't use that. This is my hat press. That's my tumbler press. This is the original tumbler press I had, but you have to change all these out. This one's auto. Highly recommend it. If you want a really good hat press, this is the 4-in-1. I haven't had to change it yet, and I put a pressing pad in it to give it even pressure always. I think it's phenomenal. I love it. It's like I said, this is not sponsored. You need a press, like one that is the bigger one, and you need to do projects, for example, blankets, things. This is the HTV Ront. I really like it. I got this from Off Nova. This is a mug press that I really like. Here is my Epson EcoTank 15,000. I highly recommend that. I love this thing. It is wonderful. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. So, for sublimation. Okay, another thing. This is small businesses. This is for the small businesses. Something that I have implemented into my small business now is Shine a Light. I will link her down below. She's phenomenal. I don't have enough words. I will insert a clip of it all. But like, for example, they have this business wall calendar. If you are a small business owner and you are trying to grow, if you were trying to come up with marketing ideas, if you were trying to come up with sales goals, things like that, and you are somebody, like I highlighted mine. I don't always follow through. She has got all of it here, like all of it. And this is only just a little part of it. Like this is just the calendar for the wall. It gives you marketing ideas. It gives you ideas of what to sell that month. It gives you like motivation, like to, like she's a total like empowering person. And then what to start planning for the next month. This is packed full, and you can reuse it. You know what I mean? Like the tips and stuff. Look at that. Like, love this. This is the wall calendar. So she has a Facebook group. She's on Instagram. They have a separate Facebook group for the calendar. She has a full-blown business. You can buy like either monthly things, monthly like ideas, or you can buy the full-blown drive, and it's incredible. Like I haven't had enough time in my personal life to go through all of it because she's constantly updating it. So many ideas, so much for marketing, so much for growth, so much. I will insert a clip of all of it. She's amazing. Amazing. I've never actually like come across anything quite like it. So I'll show that in the, I'll insert those clips and show you guys because I'm just blown away, like blown away. If you're wanting to grow your business, that's the way to do it. So she is #1 on my favorites of that. So you guys, I just wanted to share this video to kind of give you like ideas of like, if you're looking for sublimation paper, if you're looking for sublimation ink, if you're looking for DTF info, if you're looking for the right type of press, anything, feel free to ever ask me anything. I have lots of people that reach out to me and I always respond to them. So I hope that you have a beautiful day. I will link Shine a Light's information down below. I will link all of this down below for ASUB and their site and HTV Ront and all of the things that I've mentioned in this video. But I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.